there still seems to be a lot of debate on who exactly is the villain of WandaVision. Is it Agatha? Is it Wanda? Is it everybody involved? Hell, some people seem to have even missed the complete point of the story. So let's talk about that according to the people that worked on it. So when it came to talking about who actually is the villain of the story, because in the story we see what Agatha has gone through to a small degree, and we see what Wanda's gone through, and everybody here is sort of involved with this illusion and the hex and what they're putting the townspeople through, and everybody I just mentioned can be blamed for what they're doing. Jack Sheffer, the actual person involved with coming up with the concept of the series, in an interview talked about this and said she believes that the series did not need a big bad. Instead, they wanted to contain it to a smaller scale story, which in terms works when you look at Westview being a smaller scale town in America as well. And then further elaborating on this, people online talking about these elements, it's about Wanda. The story is about a woman who is suffering grief, depression, loss, anxiety, various other things, PTSD clearly. The real villain is all of these effects that have made her lose it and do what she's done. I think many of you, if you've ever been through something traumatic or something's happened to you that you've suffered from any of these, can probably relate to this. I mean, it's not that far-fetched, so it does make sense, right? You had Agatha, and she was a vessel to reveal all of this to Wanda to further try to make her lose it even more, because in the chaos of it all, again, pay attention to what I just said, chaos magic, the chaos of it all, she can lose it. And we see by the end of WandaVision, when she becomes the Scarlet Witch, she's on a different level now. She's accepted what she's gone through and who she is, but also she's elevated herself to another level. Yes, she accepts it, but it doesn't mean that she understands it fully. And this is another one of those elements that takes it all the way back to, well, pretty much anybody's raw emotion, but also you can tie this to the MCU. The Hulk. The whole point of the Hulk is that he can't control his anger and he loses it. I mean, that's a metaphor for speaking about people when they get super angry and they might do something definitely not rational in their anger. Grief, anxiety, everything works like that. So the big bad of the series, as they say, is grief. That's what it was really about. And you watch the series, rewatch it, which I've done, you get the sense of that knowing what happens at the end. You see those layers throughout the episodes leading up to that reveal, and I think it further strengthens the series as a whole.